Flowing through the ages, Ganga has witnessed the growth and evolution of Indian cultural life. The history of culture, traditions, mythology, temples, ruins, folk tales, and music are all intermingled with Ganga. From Gomukh to Ganga Sagar, Ganga travels for about 2800 kilometers. In some places it has strong current. Some places it has medium flow, and in some places it flows quietly. Known by various names like Tripatka, Janvi, Sursari, Devnadi, Ganga has many legends woven around it. According to a popular legend, Ganga was brought from heaven to earth by King Bhagirath after tapasya or deep penance to free the 60,000 sons of King Sagar.
यह विष्णुपदी शिवमौलि सुता यह भीष्म प्रसू और जहन सुता वह देव निम्नगा स्वर गंगा वह सगर पुत्र तारिणी श्रुता.
Ganga emerges from the Himalayan peaks of the Garhwal region at the Tibet border. This place is covered with ice and is so difficult to reach that it is almost impossible to find the exact source of Ganga. The visible source of Ganga is called Gomukh. Gomukh means a cow's mouth and describes the icy rocks from where Ganga is seen. The journey begins from here. It is a mesmerizing scene. From beneath, the layers of ice flows a thin stream of crystal clear water. Tapering spikes of ice. Sky-kissing peaks. and gracefully dancing sun rays. Each time clouds touch the peaks, it seems sun rays are playing hide and seek with them. The beauty is breathtaking, and it leaves you speechless. You carry from here and keep forever. The indescribable experience. Oneness with nature, the unique experience of a divinity and grandeur, a place where you are above the binding emotions of attraction, attachment, love and hatred. This place is called Tapovan. This is where Bhagirath performed tapasya or penance. There are no greeneries here, only soft rocks of different colors.
Pahale Ganga ji, he ma, Himale ka becha, Raja Bhagirath na, he ma, Tero tapasya kare, Pahale Ganga ji, he ma, Himale ka becha, Gomukha na chote, Ganga ma jandi har dwara.
Pristine, clear water, following its path uninterrupted. The blue stream of Nilang Lake, flowing through deep, dense forests of Tibet, meets Bhagirathi. A big stream from Gomukh reaches northern glaciers. This is Gangotri. The Gangotri Glacier is about 3,900 meters above sea level. From Gangotri, Bhagirathi takes the shape of a narrow river. The stream is about 44 feet wide and 4 feet deep, and looks similar to a waterfall. The flow is very strong here. The route to Gangotri is long and uninhabited. You can hear her as she travels along this path. The uniqueness of this hilly region is its vegetation and the abundance of rare and varied herbs. You would have noticed that as you go higher up, trees become lesser. There are no trees at Gomukh in hilly area. When you come down a little, there are few bushes with seasonal flowers. This place is called Pushpavasa. Further down there are dense forests of birch trees. this place is called Bhojuvasa. And then begin the pine and devdar forests called Chiduvasa. Flowing on its path, Ganga seems to sing at some places and suddenly become quiet. When it meets rocks and charts its path. Nature is at her vocal best here. The surroundings reinforce the belief that divinity exists here. Nature and faith appear to be interwoven and call out to you to experience this divinity. The main stream flowing from Gomukh is known as Bhagirathi. There are other streams such as Alaknanda, Mandakini, Dhauli Ganga and Pindar. Wherever these streams meet each other, the place is called Prayag. At Vishnu Prayag, Alaknanda and Dhauli Ganga meet. At Nandaprayag, Alaknanda and Mandakini. At Karnaprayag meet Alaknanda and Pindar. At Rudraprayag, Alaknanda and Mandakini. And at Devprayag, Alaknanda and Bhagirathi meet. Ganga reaches Haridwar from Rishikesh after travelling from Gomukh to Gangotri and passing through Uttarkashi and Devprayag. This is the Gangotri temple situated on the banks of Bhagirathi. It was constructed by the Gorkha commander Amar Singh Thapa in the 18th century.
ते शास्त्रे जनपदा पर्वताश्चाश्रमास्ते येषां भागीरथी गंगा और मध्य नेति शरदवरम। वो देश, वो जनपद, वो आश्रम, वो तीर्थ धन्य है। इसके मध्य में भागीरथी की धारा प्रवाहित हो रही है।
तो ये गंगा जल केवल हमको एक पानी नहीं लगता है, ये अमृत है और फिर ये एक माँ है। जहाँ हम सर्दियों में भी कभी गंगा जी के किनारे आके एकांत में जब बैठते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है जैसे माँ के आंचल में बैठे हों और जैसी माँ की गोद में बैठे हों।
Apart from Dharali, Harshil, Bhairun Ki Ghati, among the most prominent places on the banks of Ganga is Devprayag. Situated about 600 meters above sea level is the sacred place called Devprayag. It is the confluence of the streams of Alaknanda and Bhagirathi. From here, the two streams become Ganga. This rock is where the two streams meet. This is where seers performed penance. This place is known as Devprayag. Music and rhythm emerge from flowing water. Devotees offer water to the supreme forces. These religious practices are gestures of thanks giving towards nature, water, and the greatness of the Creator. Mountain ranges have witnessed the devotion of people through ages and beyond boundaries of time, place, caste, and creed. It is this faith that unites man and nature. It is this that reminds us of the dependence of man on nature. The lifestyle of this mountainous region is unique. At one end, devotees climb 120 steps of the Raghunath temple, constructed during the 9th century, and on the other, the struggle of daily life of the hilly region. A struggle that exists because of nature and paradoxically derives energy from the same. Flowing through high mountains, between trees and narrow paths, Ganga takes along tiny streams, finding its own path. Rhythmic waterfalls merge into Ganga and become a part of journey. Uttarakhand is situated in between mountains and forests. Ganga is a life source to its small villages and the source of irrigation for its steppe farms. Potatoes, cluster beans, wheat, rice, and corn are mainly produced in these areas. Cattle rearing and farming are the main sources of livelihood. The exquisiteness of this region is bubbling life in this loneliness.
गंगा जल तो हम तो बहुत अच्छा मानो पूजा मानू गंगा जल पूजा खातिर भी काम मानू हर एक की अच्छी जगह में काम मानू पूजा की अपने पढ़ाई खातिर भी गंगा जल काम मानू हमारे खेती खातिर भी गंगा जल काम मानू और चाहे पशु खातिर भी सब चीज़ पेड़ पौधा जो कुछ सब चीज़ें काम मानू.
Each evening, sunset creates its colorful magic as Ganga's tireless journey continues, as whirlpools appear to hug streams along the path. The next halt is the city of Uttarkashi. It is believed that Lord Shiva appeared here through the Shivling.
Deepa Jyoti Parabrahma, Deepo Jyoti Janardana.
Bridges join the two ends. These bridges are made of ropes. These are the roads here. These forests are the true wealth of this region. Galloping waters of Ganga are an exceptional feature of this region. Several temples line the banks of Ganga. This Bhairo temple is made with rocks from the region. You will notice the wood carving. The uniqueness of this architecture is that wood and stones have been joined with iron rods. It is this that gives them the strength to stand tall for centuries in this earthquake-prone region. The hilly Himalayan region is rich in vegetation. Flowing on its course through forests and rocks, Ganga is able to collect various minerals with medicinal properties. This gives its water unique remedial quality. Research being conducted on Ganga water shows that the water has minerals and atoms that have the capacity to overcome different kinds of pollution. These healing properties of rivers in the Himalayas have been mentioned in Indian scriptures and have been hailed in Atharva Veda.
हिमवतः प्रस्रवन्ति सिन्धौ समः संगमः आपोहम अस्यं तद्दैवीर्दहन् हृद्योत भेषजम्.
Rishikesh, situated on the bank of river Ganga, is another place of pilgrimage. Flowing from the hilly regions, leaving behind high altitude mountains, Ganga reaches the plains here. You can see the panoramic vastness of Ganga. The celerity breaks the rocks. Rivers and streams have been gradually removing rock material from the river banks and bed along their course for centuries. This has resulted in vast fertile lands along its banks. A huge chunk of Indian population resides here. Ganga is the source of irrigation for several thousand hectares of land and makes it fertile. Rishikesh and the famous Lakshman Jhula, the abode of saints and seers, ashrams, temples and dharmshalas. This is a place of religious discourses and center of devotional congregation.
पवित्र पीयूष पूरित जल बिंदु भव भय उत्तारिणी गंगा.
Rishikesh is divided into three parts: Rishikesh, Muni Ki Reti, and Swargashram. Ganga meets river Chandrabhaga in the middle of Muni Ki Reti. A little further down from Rishikesh is Haridwar, the gateway to Hari or God. A symbol of faith and belief of an Indian. From here, Ganga reaches the plains. Several rituals are performed on the banks of river Ganga. Ganga is worshipped by her own water. Most civilizations have grown on river banks. That's why rivers are respected and revered across cultures. Har Ki Pauri is wet with bathing devotees. Ganga promotes equality. No one is small or big. She shares her calmness without discrimination, extends blessings without hesitation. But she cannot wait. She has to go further, non-stop, to reach her destination, the ocean, carrying with her the joys and sorrows, rise and fall of many kingdoms and cultures. Probably, man is unable to handle the purity of river Ganga. Pristine waters flowing from the hills start losing the purity by the time they reach Haridwar. Ganga is not just a river, but a symbol of purity in the Indian culture. The banks of Ganga light up with hundreds of lamps at dusk, and thousands of people sing the praise of holy Ganga. Ganga is an experience, speechless and divine. She is life in herself and supports life. We can neither ignore nor belittle her. She is our lifeline, and we depend on her for our very existence. Ganga is an experience, speechless and divine. She is life in herself and supports life. We can neither ignore nor belittle her. She is our lifeline, and we depend on her for our very existence. Ganga, always full of water, becomes the source of life. She is the soul of Indian culture, inspiration for literature and emotional bonding in folk life. The maintenance of the purity of Ganga is in our benefit. She makes our lands fertile, quenches our thirst. May Ganga continue on its never-ending journey, uninterrupted and eternally.